disappointing, Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Boku no Hero Academia chapter 299. And last chapter was really interesting because we did get confirmation that, that one, Bakugo, yeah, he was never gonna die. Which, I told you so. I told you fucking so. All he had was a hole in his stomach, so, ha, I was right. And also that Shoto's gonna be the one to defeat, Toya, and I'm really excited about that. And something that was brought up was, remember that villain that came over, that Toya sent? He wasn't only talking about Endeavor that night. Nah, he was talking about Toya as well. Let's be real. And something else that Shoto pointed out was that if Shoto didn't change thanks to Deku, oh, that would have been him. Oh, that definitely would have been him. But I'm really excited to see what's going to happen from here with Shoto. Because, yes, Endeavor's going to train him on how to use the heat side, the perfected heat side. But it's not going to work in terms of defeating Toya without Shoto, like, really perfecting the ice side. And who's going to teach him that? I think Mama's going to get involved. And it's going to be amazing to see Mom and Dad working together. Oh, I'm going to love it. I'm going to love it if Horikoshi goes that route. Anyway, the other thing that is really saddening, besides, you know, how Endeavor is feeling, is Deku is unconscious. He hasn't woken up yet. So it's going to be fascinating to see if we're going to have like a dream sequence similar to what we had a while back. But for now, it looks like we're finally getting Hawks' backstory, which is something we definitely need after that reveal that we got from Dabi / Toya. Oh yes, Toya knew. He knew, and he hinted that he knew about it during their fight too. So anyway, I'm really excited for this backstory. So without further ado, let's get to it. The world of heroes that existed on my television screen. Growing up, I always thought of them as no more than fictional characters. Keigo, what were you doing downtown? Did you think you wouldn't get caught, you damn brat? And this chapter is titled Troubled Upbringings. What were you doing there, huh? Did you sell me out? Who did you sell me out to? Did you seriously think I wouldn't find out? Oh, poor Hawks. Look at him. My wings were tingled. It felt like, my wings were tingling. It felt like there was an, incident in the town, but it was nothing, so I came back. No one saw me. Stop lying. Don't mingle with humans. Don't you dare leave the house. Honey, the television isn't turning on. Why, who cares? Honey, please don't leave again. Find me my next gig already. I was told that my father had been a hitman for hire. My mother helped my father avoid being captured, and I was born shortly after. Out of my way! Don't you turn your back to me! How many times have I told you? Sorry. Relying on Tomi's quirk was a mistake. If only Tomi didn't deliver this mutt. If only this bastard was never born. I would be a free man. Honey, don't leave. The relationship between my mother and father was so strained that I suppressed my feelings and endured it all. Look at this. Oh my God. I see what you did here with this. That I suppressed my feelings and endured it all. Ha. I see what you did here. But it also shows you how similar Hawks and Endeavor are in that regard. And also how Hawks and Shoto are in a way, because Hawks and Shoto are suppressing their feelings too. Or Shoto was suppressing his feelings. But now Endeavor needs Hawks more than ever. Oh, he does. Because Hawks had to deal with this shit. He had to deal with this kind of turmoil all his life. Or at least his childhood he's had to deal with it. So he's the best person for Endeavor right now. He got caught. Huh? What do I do, Keigo? He got caught attempting to steal a car and fleeing by Endeavor, no less. At that moment, what was once fiction turned into reality. Heroes really did exist. Oh my god! I love this panel. I love this panel of this whole actually I should say this whole page is fucking perfect. It is everything. The writing, the art, everything. Everything, Horikoshi. It is perfect. We need to run. She became panicked, frightened of the punishment for hiding my father. That day my mother took my hand and led me from our house. My mother, however, didn't have the skills to keep herself afloat. Let's go to the police. I tried to do the right thing. I don't care how you do it, just get me some money. You're his son, aren't you? Why did I even have you? What are your wings even good for? Your family won't want for anything going forward. We'll see to that, little guy. Family? Wait. Okay. Family, is there anyone else you see besides us here? Right, then in exchange for our full support, you will need to cut ties to your life as Takami and live new lives. Hawks. Ooh, he's waking up now. So this was just a dream. I'm telling you that a dream sequence is happening for Deku soon. It is. And it's gonna be Shimura. Oh, it is so gonna be Shimura that he's gonna have the dream sequence for. He's gonna bond with her. Calling that. I called that last week. Calling it again this week. Thank goodness I wasn't sure whether you had passed out or kicked the bucket there. We've almost arrived. Damn, Genus, he's got the Batmobile there. Holy shit! I'm sorry. I slept like a log on you. Oh, poor Hogs. He's using his phone to communicate. In this scene, his poor voice is gone. It happens. If it hadn't been for Central's medical advancements, you'd likely still be at death's door, and I wouldn't have undergone their surgical procedure to put me in a death-like state inspired by those Nomu. Thanks to them, my body is now like some ruined, damaged denim. Sorry again, I'm the kind of guy that commits to the act. Can't trick them with only half my heart in it. The guy who was able to create those Nomu was in hiding, so... Luckily, the surgery was a success, and I delivered your dormant body to Dabi. He wanted to check that there really was a dead body. Holy shit! Since it was as real as could be, Dabi full-heartedly believed in your death, and I passed with flying colors. Ooh, so now we're getting to how shit went down. I had suggested storing you with other bodies in case they felt the need to use yours. That way you would have been preserved in a facility where air could reach you, but really you'd secretly be brought back to life at the right time. Hold tight. What the? I've spotted some trouble. It's time for... Oh, here we go. It's time for a revolution. From now on, these shops are under Binge Boys authority. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm telling you, Horikoshi, there's... one or two things is happening here. And I'm putting on my tinfoil hat on this one. I got to put a huge tinfoil hat on this one. So, I know I got to do manga conspiracy videos. I fucking got to do it. But I have to at some point. So either one or two things is happening here. One, Horikoshi is a fan of Jogon, which I really hope he is, because Jogon is a fucking amazing manga. And if you mofos are not reading Jogon, you should, because a lot of the things that have happened in Jogon are really similar to what we've seen in Boku no Hero Academia, but in a way. But, oh god, I love Jogon so much. You guys need to read Jogon, I swear to god. You really do. Jogon's just so good. Or we're getting some inspiration from the LARPolution that we've been seeing out on Riot Life PD. I kind of want to think it's more the latter than the former, but I feel like it's a combination of both. I really do. I feel like it's both. Anyway, because this shit, like, not gonna lie, we literally this in fucking Jogon. Or something similar. Fiber on, huh? Farewell, binge boy! Thanks, you saved my life. You'll have to excuse the disheveled manner in which I made this arrest. My body's seen better days. Where are the police or the local heroes? They won't come. The police are too busy dealing with the recent mass jailbreaks, and as soon as the heroes got all that criticism, they all closed up their agencies and ran with their tails between their legs. Oh my god, yeah, this is definitely inspired by LARPollution. Oh, yes it is. It very much is. I'm trying to think if we had the same thing going on in No, we had this happen. We're having this happen in the... Well, not the jailbreak aspect, but we're having this happening in the One Punch Man webcomic right now with the rise of the Neo heroes, and no one has faith in the Hero Association. That's another thing that this is making me think of is the One Punch Man webcomic. If you're a manga only reader of the One Punch Man, oh man, you should be reading that webcomic. Whew. Lots of good stuff in there. Oh, yes, there is. Let's see. Heroes and the like don't exist. Then my sidekicks will take care of the area. Here too, huh? Yay! That's the thing. And this is why I feel like this is kind of being inspired by a little bit of both, One Punch Man, webcomic One Punch Man, Jogon, and also to an extent what's happening right now because with the LARPers and shit, because it's the same thing. It is where people are losing faith in the system. It really feels like that. That's oh gosh. But the problem is you've got to this mentality that Horikoshi is covering. And the underlying theme is just something that I'm so freaking sick of, and I'm glad he's covering it. It's this all or nothing mentality. It is. It's disgusting. Is this it? Inside that house. Before I fully recover and show my face to everyone, there's something I need to be sure of. Mom, did she run away overnight? Dear Keigo, I'm sorry. Some scary men came to the house and threatened me, demanding I tell them about our family, so I told them everything about you and about your father. I'm truly sorry. I don't want to be a burden on your shoulders anymore. I'm leaving. Take care. You make me very proud. Whoa! Did Dobby use people for this? How did he even get this far? This is fucked up of Dobby. But let's be real, Dobby would stoop this low. And you know what? For those of you that haven't seen this because you ain't on protest Twitter and part of the shit that I've been seeing. Oh, I've seen I've seen horrible shit going down. I've seen it bad. I've seen, besides of course you guys have seen it on the surface with the cancel culture and stuff, but I have seen really, really shitty things go down. I've been seeing lots of doxing and all that kind of shit. Besides doxing and hacking and all that, it is bad. It is really bad. Takami Keiko-kun, say goodbye to this name from today forward. Guess it really was my mother that leaked it then. That's rough, buddy. And yeah, when I say docs, they don't just go after you. Nah, they go after everybody involved in your life. Just like this. Because they want to get every little bit of info they can about you. To really fuck up your life. They want to make you that miserable. Just like this. That's rough, buddy. Like I always say, it's like skinny jeans. No. When the name Takami had been taken from me, the relationship between my mother and I had finally disappeared. I had always thought I was fine with that. What I thought of as being saved was just me turning my back on everything. A guy who helps people. That's the only one thing that's returned. Actually, it's refreshing. It's not sort of this situation to be saying this, but The commission is currently at a standstill in total dysfunction. There's no one to give me orders anymore. No chains left to shackle me down. Keep the secret from him. Got it? I was being noisy and begging to go outside, and in order to keep me quiet, this good enough? All might's too expensive. You two, be strong like this guy, okay? But that... Oh, that's how we got the doll. But that Gina-san... Oh, he's talking! When we're driven into corners, we find liberation. And that's when a person's true nature rears its head. This is freaking powerful shit. That's why, Bobby Gawara was such a great guy. At heart, he was desperate to be a help to others. I also want to be like that. This is, oh my god, this is really, really powerful. I'm going to finish this and then I want to go back and analyze that in particular. What are your wings even good for? Whoa! Even if what Dabi says about the Todoroki household is true, I'm sure it's not the same now. So what are you going to do? I have to sell this even if it kills me. And the first step is at my beginning. Endeavor-san is in trouble. I love this chapter. Oh my god. This chapter is one of the most powerful chapters of this manga, period. And it goes to what I've been saying about Horikoshi's writing. I'm trying not to cry because this chapter is getting at me. Horikoshi's strength, his writing strength, has always been with villains and anti-heroes, and my god, is it true, especially with Hawks. I love the symbolism of Hawks not having his wings right now, because as he said right here, he's going back to the very beginning, to his roots. He went back to, where his mother was, and fuck, we got his backstory for this. And shit, he didn't even have his voice. And back when he, was growing up as a kid, up until, he was separated from his mother, he did not have a voice at all. He didn't. And it's similar to the people right now. They feel like they do not have a voice. And hell, even in real life. And this is why I'm trying not to cry, because this is so powerful, because it's true. People right now don't feel like they have a voice right now. They don't. And it's really frustrating to see people like that, because it's not true. It's not. And the way they're trying to get their voices out is the wrong way to do it. It's the dumbest way to do it. There's a way to get your voice out there without being a dumbass. And it's so dumb. It really is. Fucking makes me mad. Ugh. And I love that. I love how Hawk shut Genus the fuck up. Thank you. Thank you for doing that, Horikoshi. That really is great. And something else that really makes this chapter powerful is it shows that you don't have to come from a privileged background. No, you can come from nothing. You can come from a villainous, someone, like a criminal background. Like, your family could be like criminals. You could come from that and become something like Hawks did. And it was thanks to, Endeavor. Endeavor saved him. Endeavor is not this evil person that everyone is making him to be. And it comes down to what Horikoshi had, earlier with the underlying theme of separating the hero from the person. And that and also that other underlying theme of anyone can be redeemed. It's not set in stone. And it's just so freaking powerful what Horikoshi is doing here. And the other thing, and going back to what Hawk said, I have to read this again, because it's just gonna bring me to tears, because this is what I was looking for when Twice died. This is one, I think, one of the reasons why I didn't cry when twice died was because it was missing something like this. I was being noisy and begging to go outside in order to keep me quiet. This good enough? All Might's too expensive. You two, be strong like this guy, okay? But that, Gina-san, when we were driven into corners, we find liberation. And that's when a person's true nature rears its head. That's why, Bube Kawara was such a great guy. At heart, he was desperate to be a help to others. I also want to be like that. What are your wings even good for? And what were his wings good for? For helping people. That's what they were good for. That's what they've been good for. Because he was inspired by Endeavor, who saved him. He was driven into a corner by his... Literally, you saw it at the beginning of this chapter. He was driven into a corner by his asshole father. And what did he do? We saw his true nature, which was to be a hero. And Endeavor inspired him. Because he endured it. He endured that pain. He endured it so eventually he could use his wings to be free to do what he needed to do. Even if what Dabi says about the Todoroki household is true, I'm sure it's not the same now. Again, the redemption. So what are you going to do? I have to sell this even if it kills me. The first step is at my beginning. And look, his wings are growing, and I just noticed this too. His wings are growing back. And look how small they are, too, in comparison to what they were. And it shows you that even when things are at their worst, things will come, like when it seems like you're going to die, there's always, there's some redemption. And in the case, when there's death, there's usually rebirth. It's not set in stone, in nature anyway. Endeavor-san needs my help, and I love this. I love how powerful this chapter is. I can't stress this enough. And it really sets up for what I really can't, you know what? I really can't wait for what chapter 300 is going to be. I really can't. I can't wait. And the other thing I gotta say about this chapter before I wrap this up is I love that the letter from his mom was the one that, gave Hawks that epiphany. And the fact that she said that, that she was proud of him for what, he had become. I just thought that was so beautiful. Anyway, I'm really curious what you guys thought of this chapter, what you guys think of the underlying themes of this chapter about redemption, about not everything being set in stone. And oh God, it's just such a powerful chapter. It really fucking is. And I hope that I'm not the only one that's seeing this chapter this way. That's seeing, between the lines. Because everyone's fucking taking shit so literally these days that I don't even fucking know what everyone else... I don't know if everyone else is thinking. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Boku no Hero Academia content. There's a few ways you can do that. You can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.